Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me again. I have missed you guys. I haven't forgotten about my promises that I made for the last video. I have been working behind the scenes to figure out how can I deliver top-notch, not just content, but the visual appeal and making sure I know how to edit my videos. Like with anything, it's a steep learning curve, but it's okay because I'm committed to it. And that's exactly what I want to talk to you today, or kind of, sort of. I want to talk to you today about displaying you, revealing you to the world. And I know that that's not easy. I know that in a time where trolls are very real, rejection is very real, especially if we've dealt with it throughout our life. And even our own self, when you live with yourself, so you see yourself. And when you do stupid stuff, after a while you say to yourself, gosh, am I even capable of doing the right thing? As a result, between what you hear, what you see, and what you believe, you feel inadequate and unable to really be who you are. And you keep yourself back. But the reality is, no one will ever see what's there inside of you if you don't give yourself permission to be free and to display you. You have to be willing to display you. Now, let me just share. I'm not doing a pyramid sign, so I know some people weird, but I'm just pushing that out there. Display you. Here's why I'm saying this to you. Several years ago, I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. I really wanted to give me and my children a fresh start. I knew as a single mom, I had a few knocks against me, but I wasn't going to let that stop me. And eventually I ran into some challenges, but I bounced back. I ended up getting a job, losing that job. I ended up trying my first freelance couple gigs. I didn't know about business. Now I know so much more, but I didn't know about it then. So I was failing left and right. And then I was trying to network, do things on my own without a babysitting, swap, without family support, without friends letting friends in and being vulnerable, all those things. I sat on all those potential opportunities to let community be there for me and support me. And of course, I did the same thing with myself. I saw how good I was with customer service. I saw how good I was with words. And I knew that I was a word artist, a word nerd, a wordsmith, and that I was awesome in creating brand experiences throughout how I treated people. You would think, okay, girl, you're sitting on something, do something with it. I didn't. I allowed those voices that I replayed in my head over and over again. I embraced them, and eventually that narrative became my own story. You may be doing the same thing and not even aware of it. You may have heard so much in your life, and at first you reject it. You said, no, pause, that ain't it. After a while, you started to see your mistakes. You started seeing that you keep choosing the same Billy Bob. You realize that now you're on the third kid, or now you're on the fourth kid, and now you're like, God, maybe I am this loser. And as a result, you stifle yourself. You buried yourself. And now you're making the least that you can make. You're making no impact except for getting your kids up and ready for school. And that's bananas, but you would need more. You don't want to die full and stand before God and have to give an account with what you did or didn't do in your lifetime. So I'm encouraging you. In fact, I am compelling you to spend time knowing you, knowing your God-given wiring and how you're designed and what your abilities and talents are. Pay attention and study yourself. And don't be afraid to pull the covers back and to let those layers and those things that define you, let those things breathe and be shown to the world. Someone needs your greatness, and you are capable of producing more. But until you truly believe that and walk in that, you'll always be at the least instead of the most. And you deserve more. Your purpose desires more. God requires more. And your family deserves more. Enough is enough. So get to it. Watch this video. Play it back. And say to yourself, who am I? What have I seen constantly? What has been my consistent thing that when I show up, I am like David against a giant? Study that. Pay attention to that And then start to pursue and see what other people are pursuing you for. Do they call you to braid their daughter's hair? Do they call you to cook your favorite banana pudding? What are they calling you for? Do they call you to figure out their books or to help organize their closet? Because we are more than cooks and more than hair braiders. We're more than that. So what are they calling you for? And start to say, how can I refine this? And how can I tweak this? And how can I properly promote this? And do that. Meantime, please like the video. Please subscribe so I can get you more content into your hands. And I'd love for you to share this video with another single mom who are facing the same struggles as I just explained in this video. I still am coming back with the interview with Courtney Gilliam, where we're going to be talking about the 3 killers and the 3 things that hold women back from having amazing collaborative relationships. And I still have that resource roundup that I'm plugging, and I'll continue to bring more to you. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you till next time. Bye, and God bless.